Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications whenever I'm dropping videos on the channel, which is daily. And now onto the topic of this video, which is about alliance representation positions and specifically the benefits of the architect alliance cards and having the correct players in those positions for your alliance. So this is a top tip I want to give you for Reign of Chaos. You'll notice that every Reign of Chaos season we have to build up and upgrade our honor structures. By doing that, you're going to gain loyalty, you gain honor, two absolutely key things for progression through the game. The more loyalty you have, the higher tiles you can take. The more honor you gain, the higher the specialty score you gain, the more specialty points you acquire, and then the more skills you can use with those points. So all really key things for your progression through the game. Specialty points stay with you throughout the whole game, so the more you can gain as quickly as possible, the better. And that's one of the big downfalls actually of my own account, is that I wasn't aware of these processes when I was doing S1 and S2, so I've been behind in terms of how many specialty points I should have. So let's have a look at what I want to talk about today, which is obviously Reign of Chaos, and it is the Architect class. So if we go to the Architect class, the class hall, and into the class manual, the Architect has multiple versions of these things, which are alliance cards. Now, alliance cards are in your card use section. You have one alliance position, and they are these cards that have the clasped hands, and you can put them either in alliance position, and you could put a second one into general position. Now, these cards, what they do is they can benefit not just you, but everyone in your alliance if you place yourself in the represent position. And to do that, you go to menu, click on the alliance menu, represent, and then you can add yourself as one of these 5 people representing for Architect class. And depending if you're a commander, then the buff from your alliance cards will be 120% of their value. So say if they're giving a 3% buff, then if you are a commander, you're actually giving 3.6% buff. If you're an officer, it's 60% of that value, and if you're one of the 2 counselors, it's 30% of that value. So what I want to specifically talk about today in the Architect class there are actually multiple alliance cards which can boost you in Reign of Chaos and help your alliance. So you need to go, I'm in Pond Farm 5, which is my only Architect account. It's a level 80, so I haven't actually reached these cards yet, that you are going to have to get well over level 100 to get to them. So if we keep scrolling down, we'll see the first 2 are here. So we have, initially, we have Detailed Construction. So Detailed Construction, you're going to have to probably unlock a good, 80, 90 level, probably 90 levels in the manual to get to this section. And Detailed Construction is going to give you extra honor structure building speed. So obviously we all know a lot of these structures take a lot of building time. If you get down to this section, it's going to give you up to an 8% boost. So it goes for, there's 5 levels for this card, so you can spend 5 points on it. So you can get a 1%, 2%, 3, 5 and 8% boost to reduce the construction time for your honor buildings. Obviously this is going to be beneficial for players that are short on gems and or building speed ups. For those players that have kind of completed all their buildings, that you're going to have lots of building speed ups, it's not going to be such an issue. And to be honest, out of all of these cards, this is probably the one that gives the least benefits. But obviously if you reach here first, then you might as well activate it, because it would give you, obviously that will help some players in your alliance. So on to the next card, which is very next spot on the manual, which is Anti-Corrosion Paint. And this will basically increase the repair speed for buildings when they're damaged. Now this could be really helpful if you're in obviously RoC seasons 1 to 3, where your honor buildings are actually being attacked by your opponents. They don't get attacked once you get to S4 and SX when you're in the Eden maps, but on RoC, obviously you do, if you are trying to repair your building while you're under attack, then increasing the speed would help there. And again, it's 5 points, so it's just it's a 1% increase per point you spend from your manual on that item. So that could be useful during RoC wars for sure. Now, if we scroll all the way down to the very bottom of the manual, we have 2 more items here, and these are very, very good buffs that you really should consider trying to get. First off is Support Tunnel. This is going to reduce honor structure materials consumption by 3%. So my understanding is it will make it cheaper for you to build. You need less materials to build the honor buildings, right? So that is beneficial because you are relying on your workshops to produce this material, so you have a finite amount of it. And obviously the less materials required to upgrade the honor buildings, the quicker you can upgrade them, the more loyalty levels you can reach, the higher the loyalty you can reach, the more honor points you can gain from upgrading the buildings. So this can give you up to 3% buff if you were placed in one of the represent positions. So that is definitely worth it. And then finally is the win-win card here on the right. And this is an excellent buff. It can give you honor structure, honor gain increase by 5%. So it can increase the amount of honor you gain when you're upgrading your honor buildings by 5%. And again, it's 5. This one has 5 points again. 5 levels, you get a 1% gain per level. If you can get 5 players in your alliance to be architects and push on their national quests and level up to these 2 sections, this would be really beneficial for you guys. Being able to constantly have only need slightly less production materials. Now this is 3%. This is a 3% card. So in total, you can max this at 9% reduction, and for this one, it can actually give you a 15% increase. So 15% extra honor gains from your upgrades. If you're doing this from an early season and you're doing it every season, that is going to give you significant amounts of extra honor. Extra honor means extra spec points. Extra spec points mean that all of your accounts in your alliance are going to be stronger. So I would, for all you R4s or R5s out there, I think it's really worth considering having a strategy where you have 5 accounts in your alliance which are architects. They really push through with their national quests and unlock these 2 items or any of these 4 items that are on the screen, and that is going to give you guys in your alliance a big boost every Reign of Chaos season, which is going to benefit everyone in the alliance. So that is a top tip from me for all of you out there, particularly you guys in the lower states, where you actually can push this from the very beginning, be organized, have your 5 architect accounts in your alliance, and as I say, it's going to give you guys all a really big boost for the seasons to come. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please do click on that like, and I'd be interested to hear your comments. Have people realized that you can do this? Do you have it active in your alliance already? How much are you benefiting from these buffs? I'd be really interested to hear from you all. And if you could please share this video and my channel in your alliance chat, province chat, and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.